Kirk. The City of Marietta is improving its economic development over the next few years. A big one is the levee. Our Haley Lanham talked with the mayor to learn more about the major improvements coming to the city.
The City of Marietta has a big next couple of years ahead of them with many economic changes coming its way, the biggest one being the levee. The city was granted $9.4 million from the Appalachian Community Grant Program to completely fund this project. The fountain will be moved over where the common area is, and that will open up the intersection to make the area safer for pedestrians.
The commons area here will be completely renovated, so we're going to have more not only access in here with ADA compliance, but once everyone gets in here, there'll be much more seating, it'll be more comfortable. The slopes and the grades won't be as drastic. We're going to change all that to meet standards.
The wall by the bike path will be revamped and made safer. The power lines and poles will be taken down through the area and new lighting will be installed.
The bike path as well will get rebuilt, and then there'll be some additional work here with some new steps and better access, along with the road will all be improved, because right now we have at the worst, there's about a 15% slope. We're going to correct that to where it's not so drastic for people to walk up and down.
There will be 2 phases to this project. It is expected to begin after the 2025 Stern Wheel Festival and complete in 2026 before the next Stern Wheel Festival.
So we have the 25 phase and the 26 phase. So 25 will be focusing on the retaining wall and the road, High Street here. Once that's completed, then this intersection, the fountain area, and all this will be in 2026.
This is not the only big item on the to-do list. The city received a $1 million planning grant to help them vision what is next to come. They hope to receive a $25 million build grant, which would help them improving the city streets such as Butler, Front, 2nd, and through the college with lighting, curbs, and street improvement. Mayor Schlicker says people are going to be impressed with the end results.
Things are really moving down here. If we are awarded these grants, the public's going to see a major transformation for downtown Marietta. And it's going to help with not only our tourism industry, but just our retail, our merchants, everyone that uses downtown, anyone that just passes through downtown is going to be impressed with the results, I think.
He added that this levee project will be created in a historic nature, bricks, no asphalt. Reporting from the Marietta Levee, I'm Haley Lanham with WTAP News. This is home.
The Wood County Summer Meals